Hello guys, I am here in Cleveland, Ohio at Progressive Field, home of the Cleveland Guardians. I'm starting a new series here on my YouTube channel. It's ballpark tours. So the first ballpark tour we are going to do is Progressive Field. I'm not going to be talking very much in this video. I'm going to let the tour guide do all the talking. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go see Progressive Field.
And us, he's wrapping up the 10:30 tour. Nice big group. Thanks for coming out today. Who's going to the game tonight? Wow, everybody. Tomorrow, anybody here for the weekend? White Sox fans. Usually when we have a team come in, we've got some out-of-town people that like to do the tours. So, welcome. This is Progressive Field. This is our third ballpark in Cleveland baseball history. We go back to the 1860s. In Cleveland with baseball history. America goes back to the 1830s. And so there's a lot of history. League Park was our first stadium. 1890 it was built. 9,000 seats, wood structure. That stadium's still here today. East 66th in Lexington. If you like baseball history, Cleveland baseball, you might want to stop over there. In fact, the museum's open Thursday through Sunday. And that's about a 10-minute drive over, and so it's a real cool stadium. The field has been renovated. We play RBI games there, urban baseball. We play some travel ball there, and that was renovated for the 2019 All-Star game.
Is that the Baseball Heritage Museum?
Yeah, Baseball Heritage Museum is there. Yeah, there's you can spend a half hour, 45 minutes, get some good history. Ty Cobb played there. Babe Ruth hit his 500th home run there. Cy Young threw the first pitch there. We won our first World Series there in 1920. As you can see up on the wall there, way at the top, our two World Series pennants, 1920 and 1948. So League Park has a big history, a nice history. We renovated it, put up to 20,000 seats, put a lot of concrete in, but eventually the stadium got too small. Baseball got more popular. Cleveland Municipal Stadium was our second stadium that was built in 1931. We started playing there in 33, and that lasted until this field opened up, April 4th, 1994. It's hard to believe it'll be 30 years next year. I remember this stadium being built, came down, drove downtown. I grew up in Municipal Stadium. We're like, wow, I can't believe this is our park. This Municipal Stadium wasn't really built for baseball, but that's where we watch games at. So this is $169 million to build, and we are doing a $200 million renovation. Every part of this park is going to be renovated, and we'll talk more of that when we go up to the press box. So we're going to try to hit all parts of the field. We're not going to walk to everything because it's would take a lot longer than an hour, but we will get you down on the field. We'll see the dugout suites. Can't get into the visitors clubhouse today because the White Sox are in town, and we never go into the Guardians clubhouse. I've never been in there. Tours never go in there. It's just too many valuables in there, too many private things, so we are not allowed to go in there. But so this field again has been here. It'll be 30 years next year. It was Jacobs Field. The year after we opened, the owner wanted to recognize his brother who passed away and called it Jacobs Field. And it was Jacobs Field until 2008 when Progressive bought the naming rights. So they just re-upped, I think till 2036. We get $3.5 million a year from Progressive for them to put their name on the stadium. Yeah, $3.5 million a year. So I think there's a lot of my friends, are like, I'm never calling them the Guardians. They're always going to be the Indians. You politically correct people. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to let a name interfere with my baseball love. So, we've been called a lot of names in our past. We go back to the 1860s. We were the Forest Cities. We were the Blues, the Babes, the Blue Stockings. We were the Broncos for a season. That's never going to work in Cleveland to be called the Broncos. We were called the Naps after Napoleon Lajoie, the guy I mentioned downstairs from League Park. He played for us for like 15 years, but then he got traded to the Phillies. Well, there goes your team name. So we had a contest in 1915 and the name Indians won out. Why? Some say we had an American Indian called Louis Sockalexis, Penobscot Indian from Maine. He played for us for like a year and a half. Very nondescript career, but other teams would say, hey, we're going to go play that team with the Indian on it, or we're going to go play the Indian team. And so the name stuck. And Boston Braves won the World Series in 1914. Maybe we copied success. Braves, Indians, you know. Anyway, if you look out there through this picture window, you'll see why we're called the Gaurdians. Those two pillars there, they have a statue on either side called the Guardians of Traffic or the Guardians of Transportation. Those were built in 1931. This is the Lorraine-Carnegie Bridge. If you can't see it, come on over here. Carnegie's on. And you can have a seat in the largest press box in baseball. Anywhere in these first two rows, help yourself. Come on in, have a seat in the front row. We can talk a little bit better about the stadium up here. Come on in, enjoy, have a seat in these first two rows here, the largest press box in baseball. We'll come back here 95, 100 miles an hour, okay? Mike around? Yeah. I'm gonna open a couple windows up, just, yeah, why not? Show them the whole deal. These windows, again, part of the renovations about 10 years ago, they used to open vertically, now these open horizontally. The old ones leaked, and they just weren't very conducive to opening. But this press box here, as you can see, the windows open. You want to be on your toes. If a foul ball comes back here, there's a couple dents on the wall to prove that foul balls do come back here, and they won't hurt if they come up this high. So you want to be on your toes. This first row here traditionally was for newspaper writers. For the first 50 years of baseball, the only way you knew about the game was by reading a newspaper. You see that year up there, established 1901? That's when the Indians, at the time, came into the American League, along with 3 other teams, and they're still around. Anybody know who they are? Guess?
The Indians?
White Sox?
Yankees.
Who else? Nope.
Cubs.
Detroit? And anybody else? White Sox, Detroit, and
Cincinnati.
Red Sox. And that was 1901. But 25 years earlier, in 1876, the National League started. So that's when the first right-handed pitcher in baseball history, at least in Cleveland, he still owns a record for wins, strikeouts, innings pitched, starts. He passed away in 2010, but that's, as I mentioned, almost every section of this park has a Bob Feller tribute. If you look out to the left, those that glass structure there, that's called the Terrace Club. That is all coming out. That's going to be open air seating in the next couple of years. The trend, again, is just hang out at the park. You see the drink rails in left field in the corner. Those used to be seats. We used to seat 42,000 here. Now it's about 34 something, because we took out seats there. We took out seats in right field. Look at all those open seats. Those are drink rails. There's drink rails in the home run porch in left field. You can walk anywhere in this stadium with your adult beverage. Many stadiums, you're restricted. You can't go here. You can go anywhere you want. You might not be able to stand behind home plate, but you can stand anywhere you want. And those are very popular seats. We have something new this year called a month-long pass, $49 for all.
Don't cheat. Very jealous.
Get all your food, all your beer, all your wine.
Photo of the scooter. You gotta have photo of the scooter. It's a kitchen.
Come on this way, everybody. Check out the audio level. Yeah, I'm very fortunate here. Actually, being this late. Skedaddle. Yeah, you're smart. You get out of here fast. Make sure you duck your head. There's a little bit of a low bridge. Take any pictures you want. Move, slide down. Let people get in here. Watch your head when you come out onto the field.
It's like a lot of people.
It's got to penetrate a lot of noise. So you got it. So you put that phone.
Alright guys, that will do it here for our ballpark tour of Progressive Field. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I plan on doing more ballpark tours like that. Like I plan on going to LA, getting to Dodgers Stadium, so that will be coming soon. And if you guys like a review of Progressive Field, click the link right below. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See you real soon.